they're ready to light it up tonight.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be tipping off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto, where they'll take on the Raptors.
And for that game against Miami, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Kuminga out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Insanity in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Dallas, Christie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Derek Lively. And it's Davis in at the 4. And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And that's what makes this game so important. When you come out and let everyone know what you're thinking, you have got to back it up. MP's put some pressure on himself. We'll see how he handles it.
The first free throw is good. Now that the new season is tipped off, Richard, how important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
Irving with a clean look buries the long-range jumper.
When you play with stars like LeBron, Harden, KD, look, Kyrie has learned how to operate off the ball.
Here's Insanity, lively defending, and Insanity gets it to go. And I think most would agree that MPGA at this point of his career is considered one of the best ever at his position.
Well, anyone that ranks above him is a first ballot Hall of Famer. MP isn't at the top at his position just yet, but he's shown he's in a class with other legendary talents.
Christie the pass to Irving. Thompson outside. Pass to Lively. Irving for 3. Lively. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Insanity. Outside for Curry. Here's Insanity. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Now here's Irving. Pass to Davis. Lively with it. Dallas moving it around. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Curry. They get it back and finished off by Lively.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. We talked about a lot of things, including how to try and slow down Steph Curry. He said it's the usual stuff. You can't go under screens. You have to contest without fouling. You have to recognize he will put the ball on the floor and drive if you overplay him. That's a lot to account for, guys.
Thanks, David. Now, here is Irving after the miss from Insanity. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 5 now.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Insanity. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Now here's Davis after the miss from Insanity. From the arc. Lively, that's good. Lively's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And let's take a look at Steph Curry's numbers. Coming off a terrific season. 1st in 3-point field goal percentage, and he ranked 3rd in assists last season as well. Truly one of the league's preeminent playmakers.
And last year, he really was the poster boy for scoring efficiency. You could count on one hand the number of bad shots he took. Here's Irving after the made shot from Insanity. Thompson outside. Off target with his 3. Warriors trail by 9. Here's Insanity. And the layup's good off the glass. He has 6.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Irving for 3. The Warriors pull it in.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Got a piece of it. Insanity, the pass to Butler. Buries it from 3-point range.
And that's the ball movement you're looking for, and Butler drills it.
Dallas leading by 4. Outside, Davis. Back to Irving from downtown, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Out left of the wing. Here's Christie. He's defended by Pajemski.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Moses Moody, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Curry against Irving. Thompson outside for the 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 7-point differential. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play. Got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Both free throws good from Insanity. Dallas leading by 5. Outside, Davis wants to get it to Lively and does. Irving against Curry. No good from Irving.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Here's Insanity, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Well, you take a look at Insanity, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
And, you know, he took a lot of pride in being at the top of that rebounding list. When all was said and done, he was a man among boys.
Irving finds Davis. Back to Irving. Thompson, a screen on Curry. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. Misses off the left iron. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Insanity. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Thompson.
Clearly a foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Now here's Irving. He's got 8. Pass to Lively. Offline with his 3. Here's Golden State. They're on an 11-3 run. Curry passes to Insanity. And Irving comes to help. Back to Curry. Here's Moody. Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's Insanity. He's covered by Thompson. Insanity, the pass to Curry. And the Warriors miss again. Mavericks leading by 3. Davis dishes to Irving. Lively, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Lively's got 10 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's Insanity. Lively defending. Here's Insanity. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. He's got 12.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And finished off by Lively.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Kuminga. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Thompson outside. Outside, Davis. Back to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. On the wing, Irving. Pass to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
His passing has always been a staple of his career. Not too many are better at dishing than Kyrie.
And it's blocked. Here's Christie. He's defended by Pajemski. Outside, Davis. Irving from long range. Knocks down the 3-ball. And now a 9-point Maverick lead.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. And the basket by Curry.
Just a wizard with the ball. Look, Curry's creativity is just incredible.
Mavericks leading by 7. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Warriors have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Insanity can't get it to go. And it's Davis with the ball for Dallas. Pass to Irving. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Insanity. Insanity's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Count it. Insanity's got 14 points for the game.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Thompson outside. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Irving. Got it. Good job in the low post. 13 points in the game.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Insanity in their last outing against Philadelphia played some huge minutes. He finished with 59 points, and what a game it was, posting a triple-double. He put on a show. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. Let's see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort
that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Here's Insanity following the basket by Anthony Davis. Here's Insanity, and it's blocked. They retain possession. Here's Curry. That's good on the jump shot.
Does Steph Curry have the greatest jumper ever? Well, yes. And the bucket was another reason why I say yes.
Thompson outside. Outside, Davis. Lively a screen on Kuminga. Here's Davis. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Podziemski. Trains the three-pointer.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Mavericks ahead, leading by 8. We've got more in store. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Christie subbed in for Najee Marshall. Insanity, he's checked in for Golden State. Jimmy Butler comes in for Malik Beasley. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Irving is out there with Russell. And it's Christie in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Irving. And it's blocked. Butler deciding where to go with it. Stolen by Washington. Fast break Dallas. From 11 feet away. Again the miss by the Mavericks. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Insanity. That's short off the rim.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Irving passes to Christie. Back to Irving. Lively sets a screen for Irving. Dallas again missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Insanity lays it up and banks it in. 16 points for Insanity.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Russell passes to Washington. Butler against Christie. Here's Irving. And nothing has fallen for him right now. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Insanity. No good that time. Dallas has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Knocked loose. Green against Washington. Here's Insanity. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Anthony Davis comes in for Washington. And it's Thompson in for Russell. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. That shot wide open. Christie's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Warriors trail by 6. Curry deciding where to go with it. And the Warriors miss again. Dallas has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Back to Irving. Pass to Davis. Three-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Insanity's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And it's Green slamming it down.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Pass to Christie. There's the screen. Outside, Davis fires for three. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Inside. They swipe it. Davis with it. Butler covering. Now Irving fires the three. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got assist number 5 here tonight.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Russell, he's checked in for Irving. The Warriors also with a sub. Beasley's checked in for Moody. Russell against Curry. Butler passes to Insanity. Tries the spin move. The 8-footer, and he nails the jumper. The Insanity's got 5 points in the quarter. Mavericks leading by 5. Russell with it. Pass to Christie. Now Davis, headed by Green. Unloads from 13. And Davis can't get it to go. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
The Warriors have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Christie the pass to Davis. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Davis has got 8 points.
Just some quick thinking from AD. Doesn't want to give the D any time to react. Just catch it and shoot it.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Mavericks leading by 4. Thompson passes to Lively. His three-pointers off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Pass to Insanity. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Green kicks to Butler. Here's Insanity. He's guarded by Russell. Outside for Curry. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Christie. Lively with it. Davis looking for an opening. No good on the triple.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And Insanity gets it to go.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Thompson. 1:51 left in the second quarter. Lively with the screen. 6 feet out. Out to Thompson. And here is Davis, guarded by Green. 4 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. And Davis can't get it to go. The Warriors trail. Pass to Insanity. Golden State moving the ball around. Green passes to Insanity. Kicks it out to Beasley. A 3-ball. Good on the triple. Beasley's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Back to Russell. It's stolen by Green. Beasley for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
As team first as anyone in this league, Green is always looking to dish.
The Mavericks shooting the ball at 42%. Russell kicks to Thompson. It's Davis on the wing. Russell looking around. Back to Davis. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
That one is off. And the Warriors with some changes. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Malik Beasley.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Curry with a wide open look. And another 3 for Golden State.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Thompson. Here's Christie. Davis with it. Defended by Kuminga. Nice defense from Kuminga. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back after this break.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Golden State Warriors.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also
Taking a peek now at the up. That is more than enough of us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Golden State looking at who they've got. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Kuminga out there with Insanity. And it's Butler in at the 3. And it's Davis missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Pass to Insanity. Outside, Kuminga. And the 3 off target. Mavericks trail by 6. Davis dishes to Irving. Thompson left side. Launches a 3. Lively the pass to Davis. Back to Lively. And that one, good. Lively's got 19 points.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
Stolen by Lively. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And it's Davis with the jam.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
Murray finds Kuminga. Down low, here's Insanity. To the middle, there's Kuminga. And Lively pulls it down. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Thompson against Curry. Pass to Lively. Here's Christie for the lead. It's hauled in by Insanity. Insanity's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Goes back up. Crafty move. Rips it home after the terrific move.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
To the paint. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Warriors have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. And he's good on the second. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Lively. It's deflected. It's deflected. Here's Davis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Arguably one of the best bigs of his generation, Anthony Davis. I know you admire his game.
Well, he takes over the game on both ends of the floor. You would look at a Tim Duncan, a Kevin Garnett, a guy that can beat you with 5 blocks, or a guy that can dominate the post and score 25 a night.
The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Irving can't get it to go.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here's Insanity. Outside, Kuminga, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Well, you take a look at Insanity, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Stephen Curry, right behind him. He's another guy that knows how to get the ball to his teammates, Clark, in places that make them successful.
And really 2 terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T.
Here's Insanity. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. That's 28 points for Insanity. And here's Irving. 1 point in the game. And a miss there on the triple. Curry to the rim. And it's sent back by Irving. Thompson for the triple. Bangs home the trifecta.
And this is Thompson's shot, one of the most gifted outside shooters the NBA, the world has ever seen.
Inside, here's Insanity. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 16th rebound on the night. Down low for the tie. That's tipped. Kuminga with it. Picked up by Davis. Pass to Podziemski. On its way from Curry for 2. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Davis, the pass to Irving. Oh, my goodness, the slam! And that one is hammered home.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Kuminga against Irving. For the lead, hands it from downtown. And now it's a 3-point Dallas lead. And an important part of every team's game, we'll look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Russell's checked in. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Lively inside. The kick out to Irving. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
All right, a chance to see some stats for Insanity. Great showing for him last season. First in scoring. And, of course, he established himself as the most prolific passer in the game last season. The league leader and assists.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. And the Warriors miss again.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off his shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Pass to Christie. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Insanity. He has 30. Back to Curry. Shoots the three. Steph, perfection from the arc.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Now Russell. To the middle. Wants to get it to Lively and does.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside, Kuminga. Outside, Butler. Pass to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Over Russell. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And here's Davis for 3. And the call will be against Derek Lively. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Gafford's checked in. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Pass to Podziemski. Kuminga with a wide-open look. And the 3 ball is good. Kuminga's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Russell from deep 3-point territory. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
They set the pick. Curry's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 3. Now, here is Russell. Outside, Davis. Pass to Irving. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Moody the pass to Insanity. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
That's good from Insanity.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Both free throws good from Insanity.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Pass to Christie. Now here is Davis. Defended by Kuminga. Can they get it? A second chance effort. It's deflected. They recover it. Marshall gets the bucket.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a 3-point shot now.
Curry kicks to Kuminga. Here's Insanity. Outside for Curry. Takes a 3. A nice shot by Moody. Moody's got 8.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here's Davis for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Curry outside. Answering with a 3 of his own. Stephen Curry.
Nobody answers the call better than Stephen Curry.
Russell passes to Marshall. Outside, Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
I like when Davis looks to get physical and draw contact, using his size to his advantage.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. Greg, as you were saying, Mavericks trail by 9. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Big man on the floor, formerly Washington and Gafford. Russell is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. Here's Insanity. And he goes in for the dunk.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
The Mavericks shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Outside, Russell misses the 3.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
In the corner, Moody with it. Here's Insanity. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First team foul. Number 1, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 10. Pass to Gafford. Irving against Beasley. Steps back and shoots. And that's good off the glass that time. Irving's got 26 points.
I love seeing Irving's work in the mid-range, intelligent at reading the defense and recognizing when to take these shots.
For 3, Beasley. Rebound by Marshall. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Irving from long range. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Butler hammering it home.
And that's what they want to see from Butler, a take charge mindset, that desire to attack the rim.
Irving kicks to Russell. Down low. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. The kick outside to Butler. Here's Insanity, covered by Gafford. Clock at 4. Golden State needs to get off a shot. There's Green with the 3. Rebound by Marshall. Marshall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Gafford. Back to Irving. Launches it. Drills it from outside. Irving's got 29 in the game.
Something that's not talked about is that he is a high IQ player. You got to respect how fast Kyrie makes decisions, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Dallas moving the ball around. Pass to Russell from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Mavericks trail by 5. Irving looking for an opening. Russell finds Gafford. Inside, here's Irving. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Here's Insanity. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
First personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Look, throughout this entire game, they've done a great job of drawing fouls. And as a result, they got a ton of points from the free throw line. That's keeping them in it.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Christie's checked in for Marshall. Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. The Warriors leading. Outside Butler. Pass to Insanity. Trying to get something going, and the layup is up and in. The Insanity's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Irving for three. It's hauled in by Insanity. Warriors leading by 4. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint. Pass to Irving. No good on that one.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Here's Insanity. He's covered by Irving. Mavericks trail by 4. Pass to Russell. Six to shoot. Shoots it. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
They grab their own miss. Dallas has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
And the rejection by Gafford. It's Irving, top of the key. Shoots over Kuminga. And that one goes long. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, and all eyes were on Butler, but he has the vision to find the open man.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
With the fadeaway. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Butler on the way. Defended by Christie. Butler passes to Moody. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
There is the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Some changes here for the Mavericks. Anthony Davis comes in for Washington, and it's Klay Thompson in for Russell. Then for the Warriors, Podziemski, he's checked in for Beasley, and Curry subbed in for Moody. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them, starting now. See if that message resonated. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Insanity can't get it to go. The Mavericks have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And it's slammed in by Davis.
He can dominate, beat you up in so many ways, and Davis is giving that D, he's giving them problems tonight.
Podziemski with it to the middle. Here's Insanity, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Back to Irving. Pass to Davis. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Irving missing.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Outside Butler. To the inside. Insanity. And the rejection by Gafford. A clear look for Curry. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Curry's got 19 points.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Pass to Christie. Back to Thompson. Outside, Davis. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Insanity. Another shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good.
At the least, he did extend it to a 2-possession game. That's important.
Here's Christie. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Rob. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Insanity. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Mavericks trailed by 4. Thompson dishes to Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Fantastic at earning these whistles in close. Look, Kyrie, he has no fear when attacking any defense.
And so Irving nails both of them.
In a tight game, he is exactly who he wanted at the line.
Here's Insanity. And Curry has it in the corner. Here's Kuminga. Good on the three-point shot. Kuminga's got 9 points here in the second half.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
Curry against Irving. For this screen on Curry. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
They get it again. No good from the wing. Golden State's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Insanity, covered by Gafford. Insanity, the pass to Kuminga. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Insanity. Outside for Curry. Three-pointer, Butler. Mavericks with the rebound.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Here's Insanity, and an intentional foul right there.
Third team foul. Coming on the floor for your man, number 2.
17 seconds left in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
Christie. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Pajemski. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Dallas calls timeout. 17 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Lets it go with the 3. Pass to Irving. Launches it from deep. Grabs the rebound again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Nails the triple.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. See you next time.
They really thought they had a chance.